What's going on, guys? Hey, Chico Wise here. I have a new product, kind of new, on the market. It's been out for at least a year, I believe, but I haven't seen many videos on it. So I ended up purchasing one about a month ago, and I didn't have any space to actually do a good video, in my opinion. So what I'm talking about is the Frankford Arsenal Tumbler, wet tumbler, Lite. So the miniature version. So stand by and I'll show you what I got, sort of like a review, sort of. Let's see how it works. I've used the Harbor Freight. I also have a dry tumbler, but I prefer wet tumbling. It actually works good for me, in my opinion. So here's the box, Frankfurt Arsenal Lite. It says perfect size for bench, for bench top tumbling. The drum is 10 inches. The height from it sitting on a bench or a floor is 11 1/4 inch. The width is 9 inches, and the depth is 8 inches. So shows all the dimensions on the box, which is pretty cool right there. One thing noted about this one, unlike the big one, is rubber coated or rubber lined. This one is not. So I had some reserves about purchasing this. So like I said, I haven't seen that many reviews on it. The one I've seen was real quiet. It was I guess it was a gentleman just showing it in action. So you got your instruction manuals. Let's get that out of the way. It's all right size drum. I'm thinking I'll be able to do. So you got your clear cap, you got your rubber gasket, and as my suspicions confirm, it is not lined with the rubber like the huge one is, but it should still work. I could rubber line it myself, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I think the benefits of the rubber line one would be to keep down on noise. So we got the bass in here, and it's nothing else in the box. So let's put this over there. I already have stainless steel pins that I use with my Harbor Freight tumbler. So that's how it goes on there. I don't have the clear cap on it set down, but you put it on there and do it like that. On and off switch. Here we go. After adding more brass to the tumbler, the non-spinning of the cases seem to be resolved. So I still got to rinse off any remaining solution and throw them in my case dryer. But let me see if I can bring you closer. So far, it did good. Now I'm gonna tell you, this is what my original issue was, because I miscounted. So when I found out the brass wasn't, it was just like along for the ride. What I did was I took them all out, counted them one by one. I had 84 cases in there, which was too little. In the manual it says at least 150 cases. I was thinking, because this is 30-06 brass, that's a lot bigger than the 223. Let me go a little bit less. I thought I had 100, but I didn't. So I took it up to 150. The recommended at the very minimum, and that fixed my issue. Like I said, this is rifle brass, huge rifle brass, and what I'm gonna do now, I've got some more that I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna drop these in there. So that's what that brass looked like before. That's after. This is before. This is using stainless steel pins, done liquid soap and lemon shine, just a little bit of lemon shine. So I really wish or had hoped that this thing was rubber lined and it will be just as effective as the bigger brother one. So yeah, y'all stand by, like I said, further testing. My agitator seemed to work. What I used for the agitator, if you missed it, was a piece of transmission line, rubber transmission line, thick, good stuff. Stuck it in there, and it's sitting like right here, about 6 inches, sitting about half of it. That seemed to fix the problem with the 4 or 5 cases I had just sitting up against the cover, not tumbling. And so yeah, 30-06 cases. I got about, I think, 100 and something. I have below the 150 mark on this one, so still working. Or it's working now with the new agitator that I have in there. So y'all stay tuned. All right, so there we go, 308. Dirty South.